Hi, Anchor Training family. It's Vanessa Alzante, the founder and CEO of Anchor Training. And I just wanted to take a moment to reflect a little bit on 2023 and just share a little bit more about kind of what happened this year, what we were looking forward to, and what we are looking forward to, and kind of some plans for 2024. 2023 started off with our word of the year, which was thrive. So the way that we came up with that word was I actually asked my team, I gave them a list of 3 or 4 words. And I said, you guys can pick. These are my top 4. And collectively, they all picked thrive. If I was honest with myself, that was not the word that I was hoping they were going to pick. I was hoping they were going to pick the word identity. I'd been doing some reading with James Clear's Atomic Habits and doing a lot of reflecting as to where I wanted to be going with the brand and where I wanted to go just with my career in general. And I knew that 2023 was going to be quite an identity shift for me. I no longer felt just a freelance instructional designer. I really felt more like an entrepreneur and just no longer just a freelancer. I had my team and I've been working them with for quite some time, but I just knew something was different, and I knew that I was different. And so, if I'm honest, looking back now at 2023, I think that we didn't always thrive. I think that some points we were surviving with all the changes happening in this world. And we tried some things and we did some things really well. We did some things that I don't love as much. But we did one really major thing that really set the tone for my identity and where we're going. And that was the purchase of Kirkpatrick Partners. So if you didn't know, I bought Kirkpatrick Partners in July of 2023. And so one of the things that I thought a lot about was, why am I purchasing another company? Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to expand further? And as I reflected on it, I really realized that part of who I am as a human and part of who I want to continue to become and what I want to give back to employee experience and organizational development and learning and development is really the idea of belonging and giving employees really truly a place or the ability to have vendors that support developing a place where they can belong. So I believe that, your benefits could be on point, your salary can be on point, but what really keeps people at work all the time is because they feel like they belong. And that's what helps to build a thriving culture. And that's what helps to build truly innovative organizations and the employers of choice. And with the acquisition of Kirkpatrick Partners, I also opened up the Armada Learning Network. So Armada is our place for learning and development organizations that are rooted in belonging. And so the really cool thing about the network is that it's going to truly be a network where you're able to utilize the services and go within the network to help to increase belonging in your own organization, whether it's through learning development or training evaluation, or even whatever I end up purchasing in the future. And my eye is already on a few things. So that's really what I am working towards, is really becoming more of an entrepreneur and investor in this space, and only working with organizations that truly want to do things that are rooted in belonging and employee experience. And so I hope that you are excited to join me along this journey as I figure out more of who I am and the types of organizations that will fall under there. And I've got some really great things in store when it comes to Armada. So I cannot wait for you all to see more of that. In terms of Anchored, I don't know if you caught our 2024 learning trends, but it was quite a really great webinar. A lot of great participation, a lot of great feedback on the webinar, a lot of great feedback on the playbook. So next year, we're really going to be diving more into things like, how are we meeting our employees where they're at? How are we creating training that people want to take in this new generation of training, this new generation of learning? We're still going to have our signature blueprints and still do our custom development, but we're also going to be really going hard on our workshops and sharing more with you all how you all can grow your own departments. So we're really excited to be helping to cultivate and create learning and development departments that are that thrive, that are rooted in growth mindset, and that really try to create learning and development opportunities for their employees that meets them where they're at, and then maybe infuses a little bit of fun along the way. With that, I will share that our 2024 word of the year is growth. And that is not just rooted in, growth of the business, but also growth of our mindset, growth of our skill set, and really challenge ourselves to do better and create better. So we hope that you are excited about the changes. We hope that you're excited about Armada and all the fun things that we're doing over at Kirkpatrick, and that you are enjoying a little bit of the journey, and I'll be sure to share more behind the scenes. I appreciate you being a part of the journey, and I just want to thank you for your support up until now and for your continuous support in the future. Thanks, friends.